We're joined now by Keith Cyphers. He was in the building when the shooting went down. Keith, thanks for joining us this morning. So glad you're okay. I know you were working right across the hall from the Capital Gazette. Tell us what you saw and heard.
Yes, thank you, George. My office, the sales office I work in, is right across the hall from the Capital Gazette. And you know, we have a glass front door, they have a glass front door. The place where my desk is situated, I can just kind of lean to the left and see directly from where I'm sitting all the way into their lobby. And I was on the phone with a client when I heard this noise, this incredibly loud noise. So loud that I knew something was wrong.
Like
I thought
an
maybe
explosion?
something had... Like an explosion, yeah. I mean, it was more than a noise. I could feel it in my chest. And so I leaned out from my desk, as I, you know, often do, to look out into the hall and into the Capital Gazette office, and the door was gone. Their door was gone. It had been shattered. It was in a million pieces on the ground in the hallway, and there was a man. There was a man who was holding a shotgun, a black shotgun, and he had it up. He had it braced against his chest, and he was moving through the lobby. He was moving through the lobby of the Capital Gazette office, pointing the shotgun deeper into the office.
Did it seem like he was targeting specific people?
You know, I don't know. It's impossible for me to say if he was targeting specific people, but he absolutely looked like he was targeting things inside the office. His gun was up. He was moving laterally. You know, he was moving while aiming into the office. And I mean, he looked like someone who was comfortable holding that weapon and was aiming it towards things with the intent of shooting them.
Was he saying anything?
I don't know if he said anything or not. I mean, as soon as I saw him, I ducked back behind my desk and I dialed 911. You know, and the police dispatcher was incredible. The police arrived there very, very quickly. I think within a couple minutes of my making that phone call, the police were there. I'm sure many other people called as well. I heard some indistinct yelling coming from their office while I was on the phone with the police officer. And then I heard a series of gunshots, more gunshots, 5 or 6, again, boom, 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 loud, powerful gunshots coming from that office.
From the way you describe it, this doesn't seem like a guy who was out of control at all, knew exactly what he was doing.
No, George, that is precisely correct. He did not look like someone who was out of control. He looked like someone who was comfortable with what he was doing.
I can't imagine what was going through your mind as you watched all this go down.
Well, I mean, it was terrifying, right? It was absolutely terrifying. It was something that, you know, of course, I had never thought in a million years it would happen to me. I think, like a lot of people, I'd become kind of numb to gun violence in this country. It just seems to happen over and over and over again. Things don't change, but you hear about it so often, it's hard to stay passionate about it. It's hard to stay excited about it. When it happened to me, I could hardly believe it. It was as if, you know, it was happening to somebody else, or I was outside of myself while it was happening.
Keith, thank you for your time this morning. Glad you're okay.
Thank you, George.
Well, you know, it's so chilling to hear him describe a killer so comfortable with what he was doing.
And the way he said how you become numb, and I think that's what a lot of people are feeling, but you can't. You cannot become numb to this. It's not the new normal.
Their determination to publish that newspaper today speaks to their dedication to that community that they serve, and it is really remarkable to see them out this morning with that print.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.